Number 1 versus Number 2. When Alexander Volkanovski and Islam Makhachev meet at UFC 284, it will be a collision of UFC's top 2 pound-for-pound fighters. In the 30-year history of the UFC, only 4 fighters have held 2 different division titles at the same time: Conor McGregor, Daniel Cormier, Amanda Nunes, and Henry Cejudo. Volkanovski will look to be number 5. Can he make history in his backyard? Or will Makhachev put a violent end to the Aussie's homecoming? Let's break it down. This is By the Numbers. Featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski is moving up a weight class to take on Islam Makhachev for the UFC lightweight title. Weight class aside, this fight is a tale of 2 styles. Makhachev packs power, Volkanovski brings volume. Volkanovski lands 6.8 significant strikes per minute, compared to just 2.4 per minute for Makhachev, despite the 2 fighters having an almost identical strikes landed percentage. The Aussie has landed triple-digit strikes in 5 straight fights, including over 200 in a clinic against Brian Ortega. Here's the thing. Volkanovski may throw a ton of punches, but Makhachev is the best ever at avoiding the big shot. Seriously. The lightweight champ absorbs just 0.95 strikes per minute. He is the only fighter in UFC history to absorb less than 1 strike per minute. But on the ground is where things get interesting. Makhachev averages over twice as many takedowns and is over twice as accurate. His 3.4 takedowns landed per 15 minutes in the cage dwarfs that of Volkanovski, who averages just 1.7 takedowns per 15 minutes. It's a clear contrast in fighting styles. Can the Aussie outstrike, or will Makhachev win it on the ground? The number 1 pound-for-pound fighter Volkanovski has victories over the UFC's best, including Jose Aldo, Brian Ortega, the Korean Zombie, and Max Holloway, 3 times. The number 2 pound-for-pound fighter Makhachev has submitted or knocked out fighters like Thiago Moises, Dan Hooker, Bobby Green, and Charles Oliveira. Both are known to prolong their fights, and they can punish their opponents in their own brutal way. But Makhachev has only made it to the 4th round once in his career, while Volkanovski has done it 7 times and has gone the distance in 4 of his last 5 fights. Will Alexander Volkanovski make history and raise 2 belts on his home turf? Or will this just be another night at the office for Islam Makhachev? We'll find out at UFC 284.